Привет! Добро пожаловать на курс «Русский для начинающих». Hello! Welcome to the Russian for Beginners course. And today we will talk about personal pronouns and the gender of nouns. There are very important topics without which it's impossible to imagine the study of the Russian language. But before we start learning new topics, we will repeat what we studied in the previous lesson. Let's get started. Повторение. Имя. Name. Меня зовут. My name is. Как тебя зовут? What is your name? Доброе утро. Good morning. Добрый день. Good afternoon. Добрый вечер. Good evening. Доброй ночи. Good night. Спокойной ночи. Good night. Простите. Or прости. Sorry. Прошу прощения. Sorry. Excuse me. Извините. Or извини. Sorry. Кофе. Coffee. Вода. Water. Пиво. Beer. Не могли бы вы принести мне? Could you bring me? Можешь принести мне? Can you bring me? So, we remembered the words and phrases from the previous lesson, and now we are ready to start a new topic. The first part of this video is devoted to personal pronouns. Личные местоимения. Личные местоимения. The very first and perhaps most significant pronoun is я. Я, which means I. It's quite logical that we use this pronoun when we talk about ourselves. The next pronoun is мы. Мы, which means we. Let's take a look at the following pronouns. Here I have indicated two pronouns that we use instead of you during a conversation. The fact is that in Russian there are two forms. The first form is used for informal communication, ты, and the second form is used for formal communication, вы. The second form shows a very polite and respectful attitude towards your interlocutor. Okay, let's summarize. You can use the pronoun ты when communicating with friends and family members. And you use the second pronoun вы when communicating with a teacher, with an older colleague, or with a person you respect very much. Okay? The same pronoun вы in Russian is used when referring to a group of people. So this pronoun is also used in the plural. At this point, let's make a conclusion. Whereas the English pronoun you has only one form for singular and plural, in Russian there are two different forms. Ты for the singular and вы for the plural. Apart from that, the pronoun вы is also used as a polite form. Let's continue. And now let's see how you can say he in Russian. In Russian it will be он. He. Она means she. If you want to say it, you can use this word. Оно. It. And the last word. The Russian translation for the word they is они. They. Okay, let's summarize. I advise you to write this table down so as not to forget. I. Я. We. Мы. You, singular. Ты. You, plural. Вы. Also, don't forget that we use this pronoun as the polite form. He, он, she, она, it, оно. The plural for these three pronouns is они, they. Look and read all these words again to remember. Now let's do the exercise. Упражнение. Try to translate these words. Example: I in Russian is я. Take your time, write it down, and then we will check it out together. Try not to pick at the synapses, okay? Let's take a look. I, я, we, мы, you, singular, ты, or we, if we are talking about the polite form, you, plural, вы, he, он, she, она, it, оно, they, они. How was it? Did you cope with it? Anyway, you can always rewind and try again. We have finished discussing the first part of this lesson, and the second part is devoted to the gender of nouns. Род существительных. Род – gender, существительных – nouns. Okay, let's try to figure it out. In Russian, all nouns in the singular have genders: masculine, female, and neuter. To determine the gender of a noun, you need to pay attention to how this noun ends. Nouns which don't have an ending, which end with a consonant, belong to the masculine gender. For example, the first word is день, day. This word ends with ñ. That's why the gender of this word is masculine. Next word. Дом. Дом. House. This word ends with the consonant m. M. The gender of this word is masculine. And the last word, чай. Чай. Tea. It ends with the consonant y и краткое. That's why the gender of this word is masculine. Female gender. Nouns which have the ending a or я belong to the female gender. For example, женщина, woman, женщина. It ends with a. Книга, book, книга. This word ends with a as well. Семья, family, семья. This word ends with the vowel я. The gender of these three words is female. Neuter gender. Nouns which have the ending or е belong to the neuter gender. For example, утро, утро, morning, место, место, place. And I want to remind you that in these two words, o sounds like a because it's unstressed. In the first word, u is stressed, o is unstressed, that's why o sounds like a soft a. Утро, место, е is stressed and o is unstressed. And the last word is море, море, sea. The gender of these three words is neuter. Unfortunately, these are not all the rules that you need to know in order to feel free in determining the gender of nouns in Russian. So the following points should be noted as well. First of all, I have to warn you that you have to be careful with nouns which end with an soft sign. Such nouns belong either to the masculine or to the female gender. Firstly, nouns which end with til or ar belong to the masculine gender. The ending indicating the gender of the noun I highlighted in bold. Let's take a look at my examples. Словарь, словарь, dictionary. Календарь, календарь, calendar. Писатель, писатель, writer. Secondly, nouns which end with ost or ov, or with a sibilant consonant with a soft sign sh, sh, ch, j, belong to the female gender. Новость, новость, news. Любовь, любовь, love. Вещь, вещь, think. Ночь, ночь, night. The gender of these words is female. As usual, I advise you to write down this table as it summarizes all the information that we discussed in the previous slides. The ending masculine nouns. Consonant, и краткая, soft sign, тель, and ар. Examples: дом, чай, день, писатель, календарь. And of course we have exceptions. The words мужчина, man, папа, dad, дядя, uncle, дедушка, grandfather, and coffee, coffee. The words мужчина, дедушка, дядя, папа, regardless of their ending, belong to the masculine gender because they refer to male person. The word coffee, coffee, regardless of its ending "-ye", belongs to the masculine gender as well. The ending of female nouns. А, я, ость, овь, щ, ш, ч, ж. Examples: женщина, семья, новость, любовь, ночь. And the last column, the ending of neuter nouns. О and е. Examples: утро, море. Exceptions: время, time, and имя, name. The words время and имя, regardless of their ending я, belong to the neuter gender. Wow, I can guess how difficult it is to remember and understand all this at once. But let's try to practice, because practice is the only way to get used to it and master these rules. And I believe in you. I do believe in you. So, pay attention to the ending of nouns and try to determine the gender of these nouns. For example, the gender of писатель, writer, is masculine because it ends with тель. Now it's your turn. Good luck! Let's check it. Дом, male gender. Море, neuter gender. Женщина, female gender. Чай, male gender. Любовь, female gender. Ночь, female gender. Мужчина, male gender, it is the exception. День, male gender. Молоко, neuter gender. Врач, male gender. Друг, male gender. Дочь, female gender. Сын, male gender. Пиво, neuter gender. Решение, neuter gender. Россия, female gender. Over time, we will practice more, and these exercises will be easier for you to complete. Now let's repeat the words from today's lesson. Повторение. I, я, we, мы, you, singular, ты, вы, you, plural, вы, he, он, she, она, it, оно, they, они, woman, женщина, man, мужчина, daughter, дочь, son, сын, love, любовь, friend, друг, house, дом, sea, море, tea, чай. Поздравляю! I sincerely congratulate you on completing this lesson, as I can imagine how difficult it was to take in all this new information. But these topics are really important in the study of the Russian language, so I'm very proud of you, really. And I'm looking forward to our future classes where we can apply this knowledge. See you in the next lesson. Пока-пока.